Hey, so as you can currently tell, the door is open because I'm the only one with Mocha home. So that's exciting. I'm hoping in this video to just, do like a general life update kind of thing. It might be, I would say, between 5 to 7 minutes long. So, there's that. I'm trying to do like a little starter video because I have like general thoughts that I want to get out and then go into my next topic video. So that's fun. Woo. Technically, this is going to be the after, because I already filmed warning signs on suicide, but I'm going to reshoot some of it. So it's going to have 2 different takes from it. And then this video will come out afterward, I think. Unless I do it first. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. No, probably not, because I think this one would come out after that, because I'm going to be doing... I already have, like, in the Movie Maker, the previous shot of it, which was 45 minutes long. And then we're going to add in whatever reshoot that I do, however that comes out, depending. And then add it to that to make one cohesive but differently shot video. And then this one will come up after that. That's the plan. I don't know. Current plan, at least. It is currently Friday, January 12th, 2018. Around 4:30. So, that's exciting. It's been a while. It's been a while since I last actually made a video. And legit, I've been putting on this outfit, which is a nice outfit. It has the lace on the bottom, see? It's like a dark bluish gray kind of color. But I've been putting on this outfit for the last, like, including today, 3 days. And I've been like, I'm gonna film today. And then I was like, I don't really want to film anymore, because I like filming kind of like at night in the evening. I don't know why entirely. Maybe because it's quieter at times. But I've noticed that the rhythm of routine, I've been filming more in the evening. So I would get to the evening and be like 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, I could film now. And then I'm like, I don't know, I don't really want to. And then, like, kind of being like, one day, I think it might have been Wednesday, that I, like, read fanfiction most of the day. So I did that, and then I got into Grey's Anatomy, like, clips and stuff online, like, yesterday and today. So, yeah. But, oh, one thing I want to say is I have more notes now, which I can include a picture of. I put it up on Twitter as like a little sneak peek kind of thing. I'll put it into this video as well, because I'm actually taking notes now while I have all my little video ideas and then notes about whatever topic. Like, see, it's like a whole bunch of them. So exciting. You know, expanding, expressing, expanding, that kind of thing. I still have a list that I have yet to fill out, which is reasons to keep my YouTube channel. So, because I've had those, I haven't had them recently, but I've talked about it before in another video of, like, thoughts of, like, deleting my channel and stuff, so. Yep. And so I have this one, and then I have this one as well. And then I have the 2, I might try to film the Trichotillomania video today. I also pulled from my eyelashes, I think Wednesday, and you can see that one already too. But I pulled from them my eyelashes on Wednesday, which was not very fun. I didn't enjoy that very much. Not that I ever enjoy it, but I also been picking at my lips a lot, like, really, like, in depth, like, to the point that they're bleeding kind of thing, so, trigger warning, I guess, for that. Sorry. But, yeah, that's also not very good. Otherwise, though, I have been, pretty good. You know, getting all up in fanfiction. I'm trying to get up in fanfiction so I can write again and do a couple updates on a couple of my stories before school starts, and school starts on the 22nd of January. Yay! So that's great. That's great. I'm only there like Tuesday, Thursday. I'm only taking 2 classes. And I start at like 10, which I can probably take an 8 o'clock train, I think, because I will get there around 9:30. So, and my class starts at 10. So like that should give me enough time. And then I have a class at 12:30. So, and then I can come home later on, like the second train in the afternoon. So, and then I have to go up on Mondays in the afternoon only. I think there's a 12. And I get there around like 2:30. Because it doesn't stop at the right station. So there's that. Because mass media, so. And then I have to also gear up towards writing again for mass media, because I legitimately haven't written for them in like 2 months or so, 2.5 maybe. So I have to start writing about mental health again, which is going to be interesting. And there's something actually that I wanted to mention too, of like, there's going to be a couple things, right? This is probably the last time I'm going to ever have, like in my life, ever have like a break so long that without a job that I could just spend it on YouTube pretty much. Like if I'm not making videos, which primarily I wasn't, spending most of my time like of the day on YouTube. Like that's like never gonna happen again. Unless I take like a vacation when I have like a job. I hope the sync isn't, I hope it's not out of sync. That'd suck if it was. But we'll live with it, so. What was I saying before that? Fuck. Fuck. But school's gonna complicate things in the sense of, like, I, like, don't look forward to having more intrusive thoughts and such, because that's gonna be a bitch. It's gonna be a bitch. And my parents have already said that if I get hospitalized again, then I'll be taken out of school completely. So I won't finish with my degree, which I need to get, like, the next, you know, job and things like that. So that's great. And it's understandable. It's understandable, because it's finance, you know, but, okay. So there's that. And then, I don't know how it's going to be in classes again. Like, that's a very strange concept to me, because I've been out of school for, like, 3 months or so, 3.5 maybe even. So that's really weird, the concept of school. And the classes, because they're Tuesday, Thursday, so they amount to, like, an hour and 15 minutes twice a week, so it's, like, 3 hours. And like, normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes are only 50 minutes long, so 50 minutes versus an hour and 15 minutes, like, I always hated Tuesday, Thursday classes, because they would be longer and stuff, and, like, I'm sorry, and then, it's just harder to kind of, like, stay focused and, like, stay alert during that time, plus I'm already going to be waking up earlier, which I have been, not today, but, like, the past couple of days I've been waking up around 8:30, which is pretty good. Granted, I go back to sleep later, which is not that great. Not that great, not that good, not that good. Like today I did that, which I didn't mean to. So there's that. I also got a facial on Wednesday, so that's exciting. It was pretty good. It wasn't that exciting, but it was pretty good. My mom and I went out to Longhorns afterward, and it was really good. That was really good. I love the strawberry lemonade they have there, which is really good. That's my recommendation. But yeah, school is going to complicate things because I feel like I'm going to get knocked down a peg or two. Like, I've put myself up on a pedestal and now it's just going to go boom. Because I'm going to have to do schoolwork and homework and read and study. And I don't know how... I'm not so sure how I'm going to read, because I haven't been reading in a while. It's been a while since I've read. I might actually try to read a book, like a book for fun kind of thing, soon. That the Before I Fall one, which I have right here. I try to go back into this book so that I can kind of prepare myself. And then also writing, I'm gonna try to do a lot of things. I'm gonna try to read that book. Which is I need to make a video like this just to talk out myself in a sense, and like kind of put reminders. I have to send an email to Nami to do that. Read the book. Write updates for fanfiction. Come up with 20 new reasons to live before February 3rd. Update fanfiction, read, journal, do workbooks. Why did I make this list? Why did I make the list? I just forgot why I started making the list to begin with. Write articles. Yes, I want to write probably 3 articles over the break. I want to talk about, because it's so, okay, one thing at a time. There's too many things. My mom and I, on Wednesday, when I went out to the facial, we went back to Target, because remember I was telling you about in the stationery haul video, I was talking about that binder that I thought I got, but I didn't. And I was like, oh man, I wish I got that. We went back to a different Target, and I found it. It was like I think only one there. There might have been like another binder, but it was different. But I got it. So this is it. And it has floral flowers and like a black and white background. You can see that. And it says keep it together. And it doesn't have any pockets or anything, but that's how it looks on the inside as well. And it just has a little strap here for like there. But I did get it because I want to try to do some like scrapbooking kind of stuff and like artsy, I don't know, something like that. Or like I might use it also for like filming stuff, like my notes, things like that. I'm not sure just yet. I always start off with like making certain things about certain topics, and then I never finish it because I run out of content for that specific topic. Like I kind of just want to put everything into it, but that doesn't always work. So it's the struggle of trying to be organized or just trying to be messy with it. So I also I can mention real quick too. The video ideas I have written down are Dreams in Recovery, CLMA playlist, psychiatric hospitalizations, another series, SMART goals will be the first video, coloring pages and books, and then the life update and the suicide one. So there's that. Well, what I was trying to say, I'm sorry, we have been on like a cloud 9 of like thoughts everywhere, which probably says a lot about my state of mind at the moment. School is going to bring up complications, the fact that I don't know how regularly I can film. I'm thinking I will film on Wednesdays and Fridays, but my first priority, besides myself, is going to be taking care of schoolwork, because I don't have any excuse to not do that. And I'm going to try to do 3 articles before I go back to school, because I have been on a break for writing, creative writing. I legitimately haven't done in like 2 months. And then writing articles on mental health, I haven't done. So it's going to be interesting. I have a new perspective, in a sense, to be able to be like, this is what I did. I took a break, and how I'm feeling now, and like that kind of thing. So that's cool. I do want to do a treatment series with my articles. So like DBT, CBT, which I don't know much about CBT, but definitely DBT and like ECT and therapy in general and meds and anything else? ACT. Probably advocacy or something. Not me, too. And hotlines. I have actually down there, I have my notebook of where I was writing articles, which I had actually started an article in it, I think back in September. It was say the word suicide, saying the word, so I have to finish that one as well. So I have a lot to do. See, school starts again legitimately 10 days from now. Well, yeah, technically, because I think mass media has a meeting the first Monday, so it starts on Monday. So yeah, but it'll be good in a way too, because I'll be getting out of the house more, which of course also means I'm going to be having more intrusive thoughts because we're going to be getting out of the house more. And like, just that like stressor, link. I would say I have been knocked down from my pedestal because when I talked about memories in like the beginning of the month, end of December, that 4-day crisis that I went into, yeah, that's before that I was like, yeah, school, I'm gonna knock it down and like do the things, and now I'm like, I hope it's okay. Like, I hope I'm gonna be okay, because I don't know about that. I ain't about that life anymore. But so there's that. So that's exciting. I also had a dream last night, which actually is kind of why I wanted to film this today, in a way, because I think it might be fitting. Like, maybe it was my mind telling me, Raquel, you need to film today this topic again, like refilm it, or add to it in a sense. But I had dreams and like actual memories mixed in together about suicidality, which is the greatest thing to happen. It's the greatest flavor of it. I hate having dreams like that. But yeah, legitimately, it's been like 15 minutes already. It's almost 5 now. Like, I needed to get this out, in a sense. There's a few things now that I know that I have to do, and I'm hoping to do, like, you see my whiteboard over there? I have a weekly whiteboard as well. I should work on my, like, planner stationery stuff, like, get that in. Maybe that's what the binder will be about. I don't know. It doesn't have pockets, though, which is sort of downside to it, but I can use that for something else. My point was, I could probably actually put pockets into it, in a sense. I could probably do that. Yeah, I've done that before. Like how my planner has this, like, pocket from, like, all the other stationery that I bought. Like, it has this pocket right there. This, plastic pocket. It's just from, like, other things, stationery stuff that's come in. I could put that into the back and front of the binder to put specific. Anywho, I also have this box, and I got that bag, that tote bag thing I mentioned. Just, again, thoughts everywhere. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's just how I am at the moment. Like, because I look somewhere off camera, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that thing, and I'm like, I want to mention that. But I got this box, because my mom was going to throw it out, and I was like, dude, that's a fantastic box. I want that. Like, everything in my life is just, I also want that. So it opens like that, and it's just a nice pink box, and it's great. And I'm going to use it for something. I don't know what, but something. Got to use it for something, because it's really pretty. It's really nice. And then there's also this little, like, pouch bag it came with the same design on it, but this is the bag. It's a big, like, has pockets there, and then 2 pockets like that on the side, and then, like, 3 pockets on this side. There's only 2 on this side. And it has that, like, sort of, like, tree pattern kind of thing to it. And then it's, like, this big on the inside, so it's really, really nice. I don't have anything in it yet, but it's gonna be, like, my mom was thinking I could use it to bring around my art stuff, like, to and fro, probably, like, school or something, which is probably what I'm gonna use it for. But I don't have anything in it yet, so, but I do have the pouch as well. But I'm not gonna show that right now, because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting up for it. I also have to cut my nails, because my nails are way too fucking long, and I need to cut them, because issues. I don't want them to break. It's like the worst. Ugh. You know what I'm saying. Okay, what was I saying before that? Oh my god. Like, the worst. Like, I just can't. I just can't even. Just can't even, man. I haven't blogged yet this year. I need to do that. It's been, like, probably, like, 20 days since I last blogged. I need to do some blogging. Which will be good for the article writing, too, because then I can get that up on my blog and, like, do the things. So that'll be good. I can also read out my articles too, because I need to do that. So I gotta definitely write some articles and use that notebook again. I gotta do some book reviews. I gotta go to the bank to get out money so I can pay off some of the book review books that I still have from like 6 months ago, like 7 months ago. Pay that shit off so that I don't have this guilty conscience in my mind about like, oh, I haven't paid those books, shit. You know, I gotta pay them off. I'll return them anyway, but like I still have to pay that off and stuff. So gonna do that. There's a lot to do. There's so much to do. Oh my god, school. Why? I don't want to go back. It's been a very big life update. Big thought dump is what I wrote here as well. Thought dump. Usually when I write. But essentially, all of that is to say that I don't know when I'll film exactly. I can probably film, like I was saying before, on Wednesdays and Fridays. So there's that. And I'll try to put out a video at least a week or so on something, just to kind of keep the channel alive in a sense. So there'll be that. But yeah, it's been a while. Okay, it's almost 5, so I'm gonna go so that I can try to reshoot that film video thing, and then just check on my messages and stuff, and get on ready, buckle on in, and get ready for it, because shit's about to hit the fan. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. It was good, it was great, we had fun, I hope you did too, I had fun, so this is a helpful kind of thing, just jumbling up all the thoughts in my head, getting them out. 2 things. One thing, I like that at some point in the last month and a half, video making has become a coping strategy, which is great. Because it's also good for me, because I can, if I'm in, one of the things that I've worked on with my therapist has kind of been like the hope that if I'm in crisis, I could look up my YouTube channel and then watch back some of my videos of me talking to myself in a sense, and then like kind of cope through it that way. So that's good that I'm actually using. This has now like become, because I find that I have to be more creative because I'm so used and so good, so well. I use text-based formats very well. Like I have skills in doing that. Written form, strong point. Video form, different. Difficult, different. And it's also causing me to be more creative of how I approach different topics. Whiteboard. I was saying the whiteboard. The whiteboard over there and the weekly whiteboard. That's what I started a playlist called Lessons Learned Lectures, L3, which is gonna be a series where I talk about like the groups and stuff that I've experienced in psychiatric hospitalization settings and the OCD Institute, where I try to teach myself again and you, the viewer, about topics that I learned while I was in there. So kind of almost like imagine that we're in like a metaphorical, figurative psychiatric unit group class thing. So for whatever that's worth, I've always wanted to do that on my blog, which was like part of the reason I started it in a way. So that's something I always wanted to do, but I never really got around to doing too much of it. I also have art therapy stuff that I can do that I plan to make videos of as well. So that's what that thought was. That's where I was going with that before I forgot about it. So yeah, this has become a coping strategy for me, which is awesome. And I have like coloring pages, like the weekly coloring page thing that I can also make into videos and such too. So I have to finish another one by tomorrow, because I skipped the first week of January, but I did 2 this week. This isn't the second week of January, right? Did 2 this week. So to make up for the one that I missed. Because I had the opportunity to, like, finish it, but I was like, it was just a lot, and I was like, I'm not going to finish it for this first week, so I'll just make it up somehow. Because it's going to break my rules. Going to break the rules. So I have to blog, too, because I just haven't done that in, like, forever, and it's almost like I've kind of been trying to grow, over this break, I've been trying to grow my YouTube channel, because this is definitely the platform I have the least amount of, like, followers on. So I've been sort of, and I have some, this is why I don't like having a lot of social media, is that there's so many platforms to uphold with, like, just input and energy and time, and effort. So YouTube has always been something that in the last year I neglected a lot. So I'm kind of shifting over again to, like, I've been focusing more on it so that I can grow the flowers, in a sense, which has meant that I have taken time off from blogging as well. So I'm gonna have to learn a system to balance it all out, in a sense, or I would love honestly to do, sorry, I keep talking, but I would honestly love to do, like, specific days where I do certain things and then build that into a routine and get that accomplished each day. That would be awesome to me, honestly. Like, I would love to do workbook stuff, like a video on workbook stuff, do more casual journaling, so that I can make future videos about those journals, because I have done that. I did that when I was in the hospital, for sure, and I'd like to continue doing that so that I can make video content afterward. So there's that. And in a way, this is a form of journaling as well, so it's kind of interesting how this, because like, when I was in the hospital for the month that I was, it broke all the habits that I had built, in a sense, so I had to rebuild them. And in rebuilding them, I find that, like, I don't talk to myself as much as I used to. I totally used to do that interviewer style of talking to myself as well, like, totally done that. But I haven't done that in a while. And usually when I do, it starts going into rumination and, like, not so good places. So I just step back out and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I usually do that when I'm pacing in my room, listening to music. But I haven't done that, so that's pretty good. Killed that habit, which is great. But I would say that journaling in this video format is a way of expressing journaling, in a sense. So this counts, in a way, as filling in journals, in a way. So I've said in a way like 5 different times. I don't know. But yeah, I just hope that I can also keep up my blog, YouTube, Twitter. Twitter's easier because, like, Twitter's like I can just kind of dump out my stuff. And then DeviantArt as well. DeviantArt is the longest platform I've been on. I don't have a link to it on my YouTube channel, but I can probably put that up sometime. Probably not today. I'll probably forget. So in the future, post-editing Raquel, put up the link to your DeviantArt. So yeah, the first thing I was gonna mention as well. I'm sorry. This is really turning into a long video, longer than I intended it to be. People, I don't like the idea, and I mentioned this in a different video, I think, too, and that's, like, the greatest thing about being a creator is, like, you can always, like, you can always remember the things that you created, and, like, what you said in certain things. Like, I kind of, like, when I write something, and then later on I'm thinking back on it, I remember what I wrote, because I said it, so it's easier to remember, in a sense. Came out of my own head, those were my thoughts on paper, on video, whatever. But I don't like it, and a lot of people have done this to me. They've told me to take a break from writing about mental health, making videos on mental health, blogging about mental health, and I feel like it sucks that I have my own lived experience with mental health because I want to go into the mental health field, which is also good, though, in a way. But it kind of sucks too, because like, because I have my own experiences in it, it's triggering, or potentially triggering. So a lot of people in my life have told me before, like, don't blog about it, don't write about it, don't video it, don't do anything about it. And it's like, I mean, I feel like that's inaccurate and incorrect in a sense, because like I feel like it helps me more than it hinders me. And I also think at the same time that mental health, like video-wise, mental health and recovery are like two different things. Recovery comes out of mental health, and it's on a different plane in a sense. Like, I just feel the perspective of it is different, which is probably some other video that I will make about recovery. I have an art therapy kind of piece about it, so I can make a more focused video on that. And I guess this vlog is just me kind of expressing my plans with the channel and like my ideas for videos, and I'm having a lot more ideas for videos, which is so awesome, because I definitely lacked in that for a while, I think, for the majority of the time that I've been on YouTube, which has only been like a year, so, but I don't think it's accurate in a way, because like I feel like if I don't talk about it when I am brought up the topic, then I'll be more triggered by it, because I haven't, like, exposed myself to it. So I feel like exposing myself to it, in a way, will build up my tolerance for it, so that I can continue to expose myself and be less triggered each time. You know? Like, that's how I look at it, in a way. Like, running and hiding from it isn't gonna help me, but if I am careful of how I expose myself and how much I expose myself, it can be handled well. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I'm probably going to go, because I'm going to try to film out a video before anyone comes home, and I don't know how that's going to go. So I'm going to leave, and stay safe, take care, and be well. Yeah. Okay.